What's up, guys? Welcome into the Fun Shop Podcast with Greg and Ronnie. We are streaming to you live from Los Angeles, California. This is episode 59. Please remember to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. What's up, Greg? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay, man. We had some B-Wallies.
B-Wallies.
Some early lunch. Shout out B-Wallies.
Vegan Mediterranean.
The best vegan Mediterranean in Los Angeles.
Although all hummus in essence is vegan, no?
Yeah,
you can't have
I mean, generally speaking, but I mean all the meat, and then you had the steak frites. What did he say he used? Chunk?
Oh crap! I don't even remember.
I think it was called Chunk.
Oh, is that the
shit
brand?
Was good. I'm like, I'm gonna definitely get the steak the next time we go.
What was the first one? There was like near meat, or what was it? What was the big Beyond?
Beyond,
meat, right? And then it's like Impossible with the
Beyond and Impossible
veins.
was more of a patty, because when you think about a bird, right? Because I mean, we've talked about this before.
I think Impossible did other applications too, right? No,
right.
It was mostly
but doing
ground.
things that where you can't, like a hamburger isn't a cow, right? It's not like you don't.
A hamburger used to be cow.
Well, but I mean,
but a hamburger
like
is not cow.
Yeah, well, it is. Let's say it's like if you have beef, it's cow, but it could be like a hamburger could have like 1,000 cows. And
that's a McDonald's hamburger. Let's not get confused.
Right.
You're right.
So but I'm saying it's easier to make like a vegan burger than it is to make a vegan steak, because a steak is just cut flesh from the animal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So there's never been like a good way to recreate it, but shout out B-Wallies and I think he said it's called Chunk. There's another one called Juicy Marbles. It is funny because people are always like, why are vegans so obsessed with like eating meat?
I'm sorry, Juicy Marbles really set it off for me. But yeah, always love starting a Wednesday
with a good lunch,
pre-gaming with a little lunch.
Yeah, pre-gaming.
Especially one where we didn't really hang out this weekend.
Right.
It was a little different dynamic from having hung out at Glendale show the week before.
Yeah, why don't we start with you? Like, what did you do this weekend?
Let me see. I did I was at a music production class for Ableton Friday night.
That's right. How did that go?
It was great. It was presented by I hope it's man. Now I just remember Instagram names. I don't remember the
just say their Instagram names.
It was Native Boundaries.
Okay.
Native Boundaries hosted a night at Agora Record Store in the Arts District. They had Dutch DJ and producer Orlando Vorn. Yeah, teaching a class. I mean, really inspiring.
What time was that at?
It was from 7 to 9. Well, I mean, they started a little bit late. Then. Yeah, it was like 7:30 to 9:30.
I was in bed.
He kind of, gave us showed us his workflow, just I don't know the technical names.
Opened up Ableton.
Yeah, opened up Ableton to show us everything. Yeah.
What are they called? Not like clips, but veins.
Like different, I don't know, like the patches.
Patches.
Yeah, I mean, he had his whole layout there and showed us his workflow, and just how much goes into one song, things that you don't even hear in the background and stuff. So, really inspiring class there. Let me see. Saturday, I wound up at the Dislabel drum and bass pool party. Mm-hmm. It was dubstep and drum and bass at a private residence in Studio City, so that was real interesting. Really weird, like I haven't been to a pool party or anything like outdoorsy like that in a while, so just even being shirtless, like it felt like for the first time with like tattoos and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you wind up, you having conversations with people, just
they're seeing your tattoos.
Yeah, and like talking about Street Fighter and stuff because they see a Chun-Li or an E Honda, or people are like, what is that? Some people that are maybe millennials or Gen Z. Yeah, I'm not even sure who those characters are.
Or maybe just the tattoo artist wasn't that good.
Shout out to it was interesting because the ones we're talking about were by Tina Lugo, who I had met through Mishka, right?
Tina Lugo did them?
Tina Lugo did my Street
I'm
Fighter
sure they
tattoos.
look good then. No,
absolutely.
Her art,
her artwork.
Well,
right.
it's funny, I have it somewhere, but I remember buying a piece from her that was like it was like a one of her final art pieces for college or something.
Oh, interesting.
So that's how, and she was good then. So that's how early I have.
I bought a pencil drawing that she made of like two Asian boys making out or something.
Nice.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
random.
shout out Tina Lugo. I don't know where her tattoo shop is now, but I mean,
was she up in Portland or maybe back in New York?
Yeah, I don't
But
know,
it's
but she's
been
cool
years
because
since I saw
she's,
her.
you know, she did it the old school way, I think, you know, just, I think she apprenticed with somebody.
right.
And then eventually opened her own shop.
And
so.
that was after being pretty established in art.
Well, yeah, and I think that's just the career I think she decided to go down, which is actually, I mean, that's smart because that's a, you know, that's a working job. That's something that's you know, it's not like you have to do a drawing and hope somebody buys it. It's like people are literally coming to you to draw on their skin.
Exactly.
You know? So.
Yeah, just really weird, you know, just from the tattoo, like having conversation with somebody and, you know, they're like, oh, I used to be in Street Fighter tournaments and stuff. And this guy turned out to be he's actually a DJ producer that I actually like, you know.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, our first interaction was, you know, from something like that.
That's cool.
Always weird being out, you know, in, you know, out in parties and having weird conversations and stuff. How about you? You do anything interesting?
Well, Thursday I had my auction.
Oh yeah, Potter.
So Potter, it went well. I mean, I was happy. Couple really, you know, good lots. You know, better than the photo auction, I will say. And yeah, so that was cool. So Thursday, I was kind of, you know, that was like a lot of my day, at least the first half of the day, because I was just home kind of watching it. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, and then I told you on Friday when I was coming to work, there was a estate sale sign like right down the street, and I haven't been doing
an estate sale
and
there was
estate sale.
Estate sale.
Yeah, I saw an estate sale sign, and I was like, well, since it's right here, I'll go to it. I went in, it was like kind of dirty, and there was like not really much to be found. And they're like, oh, go in the garage. And so the garages was like this typical, I don't know if it's like Southern California garage because it's like it's like open and not really like super sturdy. It's almost like I don't know, it's like hand built or something.
Okay, maybe it was just this particular house that was
No,
old.
but I've seen other ones. Maybe it's because, but it was just like
single
it was
car
just
garage?
old. Yeah, single car.
Yeah, that's very small.
Old, like everything was greasy. There was animal droppings. There was, you know, just rusty things.
Sure, you're not talking about lunch again. No,
but those are like the ways that I like because, you know, it had the rafters where there was stuff up top and you could tell that nobody had gone up there. And so I was looking up and I saw 2 boxes and I grabbed one. I had to get on this like little stool. I grabbed it. I opened it up and it was somebody's smut collection. It was a bunch of paperbacks.
Smut paperback. Yeah, there wasn't any, not magazines, no pictorials.
No, it was like stuff.
Paperbacks.
Yeah, here, I'll show one.
Paperback rider.
I'll show one that I couldn't put on eBay because of the content, but this doesn't actually have any nudity.
So we're going to show it here.
Well, this doesn't actually have any nudity on the cover. This is Lesbian Diary, illustrated.
You sure that's not lesbian dairy? I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't read that.
Yeah.
Is that lesbian dairy?
Lesbian dairy.
Diary?
And then let me see. Maybe I can show one more. I know this one has boobs, so I'll just kind of cover the boobs. But this one's called Beautiful Aunt.
Beautiful Auntie.
Or Beautiful Aunt.
Beautiful Aunt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just now that I think incest porn was always popular.
That reminds me of the aunt part, Beautiful Aunt. That reminds me of the Curb Your Enthusiasm where they misspelled aunt and they put a C instead of an A. You can figure it out. But that was
I don't remember that one. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was just
not at all. That was just a stupid, you know.
So yeah. Anyways, that was kind of fun because you know I posted on my Instagram and people like got a lot of attention because it was one of those for some people. You know, that's like a dream come true.
Yeah,
you know, and especially because nobody had seen it and it was the second day of the sale. And, like everything was already 25% off.
Too bad you didn't find that before Analog Outlaw.
I know.
That would probably
have been great.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, then I went to, you know, Saturday. I really can't remember. Saturday was so hot. I just like didn't want to leave the room. And I went. Okay, so Saturday I think I just stayed in the house most of the day. Sunday was Pierce and Torrance.
Yeah, fourth Sunday of the week.
Fourth Sunday of the week. And it was like, I think, you know, I was telling you earlier, it was everybody at Pierce was just trying to get out of there before it got too hot. So like I was gone at like 7:30, went to Torrance, found a couple things. I'll do a little show and tell of some of the things that I found.
What'd you find?
This was kind of cool. These have become desirable. This is a adult ticket to the World Trade Center observation deck.
Well, let me see
in
that.
the 1980s.
Here, I'm going to show that on mine too because
Yeah.
this is cool. I remember going up there when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mom bought us buffet tickets. Kids weren't usually invited up there, but
yeah, I figure like
let us
since
go
it's
there.
September 11th, the anniversary's coming up. It's kind of a
wow, that's cool as heck.
yeah. I bought a sheet of other tickets just to buy that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This was kind of fun. This, back in the day, a lot of people would send Halloween letters to, like, they would invite them to Halloween parties, and some of them had really cool little ghosts and stuff. But I like this one because I'll read it. This is from, let's see, it was in Los Angeles, looks like 44, so like during the war. But it says, the ghosts start walking at Joe Fainer's house Tuesday, October 31st at 8 p.m. Why not join them in costume and mask so you will not be recognized? You will be handed instructions upon arrival. Be sure to carry them out fully. Sincerely, Witch Fainer.
Wow, that's cool.
Right? Like, it's like, wouldn't you be excited to be
Yeah, we used to go to raves that had
like invited to that party and it has like a little like ghost there.
It's
I don't
almost
know.
like a map point for a rave.
Yeah. Then these were fun. I got these like these 60s black velvet cards. It's kind of, this one's Popeye. Oh wait, this is Popeye and this is Zorro.
Got to take those to Kwong's house and see him in the black light basement.
Yeah. But these are both from 1965. I had never seen them before, and I think they're French.
They're supposed to just go on walls, or
No, they're
supposed to go on
postcards.
clothing. Oh, okay.
They're postcards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. A couple other things I got.
You got all these at Pierce?
This was a mixture. This was a mixture.
Pierce and
I got the ticket at Torrance. I got the Halloween thing at Torrance, but then I got the postcards at Pierce. I got this at Pierce. This is a movie trailer sealed for Legacy. I actually think Johnny Ryan was here earlier. We think it's for the oh no, it's not. It's sealed, which is kind of cool. So
what's that, like a film reel? A film
yeah,
script?
it's a trailer for this movie called The Legacy, actually.
The Legacy.
It was a horror movie, and then Johnny kind of figured it out because he was like, wasn't there like a white cat? But he said this trailer was one of the scariest things when he was a kid, because I guess there's a scene where a woman is getting, like, it's like this mansion, and so you know how sometimes they have like a pool, or like the fancy houses will have a thing that covers the pool.
Okay.
So
like
he's
a tarp?
No, but it's like an automated thing.
Okay.
And so I guess in the trailer, she's in the water and the top is being closed above her. And he said that was like the scariest thing.
Wow, that was very suspenseful. Builds up a lot of tension.
Yeah.
I like it.
Couple more things. Why not? F it. This was kind of fun. I found this Michael Jackson press kit.
The King of Pop.
King of Pop. And this one. But this was actually a press kit for Thriller. So it's like, ever since his early days as lead singer of the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson has exerted tremendous influence, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then Thriller, the long-awaited follow-up to his 1979 classic, Off the Wall.
I like. I'm sorry to cut you off. I really like the Epic label.
The Epic's cool, right?
The paper,
The
whatever
80s,
it's called.
yeah. But yeah, look,
Logo,
man,
paper.
two really cool press photos of Michael Jackson.
Heck yeah.
And the press release.
Can't wait to get those autographed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no? We're not getting those autographed? All right.
Come on, man.
They're not type 1, sorry. Get them graded.
And then this was cool. This is just somebody's letterhead. Watari Enterprises, some sort of racing company. They're the original art. Watari. Are they known?
Watari?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I'm like a little Watarded.
I'm just I just kind of a sucker for any kind of like production art or paste ups.
Yeah,
I always
or
buy
anything
that.
you can throw money at. No,
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, that's the thing, is anything I can make money on, because that's, that's what I do.
Make money on McMillions.
I just don't always sell it as quickly. So
that's another tricky thing.
Yeah. So anyways, so yeah, that was like about my weekend.
Yeah.
And now, we're just it starts all over again.
Yeah.
But so this is an interesting, so we will have a show next week. But that will be your last show, right? Yeah, we're gonna shoot it on Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, okay. We'll record one.
Yes, because you're heading to Taiwan next week.
Yeah.
So you're heading to Taiwan for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm on the countdown. Exactly. Well, I guess 7 days.
I still don't know what you're doing. People ask me like, "Why is Ronnie going to Taiwan?" I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like, but don't mention it being anything with him to do with Chinese because it has nothing to do with that.
First of all, anybody that wants to know, I start off the show every time by interact with us, like, comment, subscribe. That's a perfect comment to throw in, like, why is Ronnie going anywhere? No one's interacted with me. And like, I'm on Instagram every day and stuff and YouTube.
Yeah, interact with you.
I mean, you can ask,
okay,
online.
So I'm asking you. So what, Ronnie, where are you going to Taiwan?
It's none of your business. No.
Actually, I'm paying you to assassinate a politician.
Those have been the
just a joke. It's a joke.
Those of us, to the loyal listeners, the people that know about us and stuff, know about our lives like this, since the beginning of the year, I've been talking about travel and stuff. I want to travel more this year. And actually it was like hanging out with our friends like Topo and going around with him when I kind of realized like where I want to go and why, right? And the main reason is to go to travel is to visit people for me, like some people go to travel, the whole sightseeing tourist stuff, that doesn't really,
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go see my parents. I'm going to go see my mom. I told you, it's like private stuff. No, my my mom's turning 75.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Awesome.
I don't think my mom's going to watch the podcast.
No, but happy birthday to your mom.
Yeah, I'm going to spend my mom's birthday with her and visit family and stuff and do some other like boring stuff like, get my teeth checked out. And, I do have a DJ gig lined up.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and that's interesting too, because I got that gig through our friend Hansi, who was across. I don't know if it was in Enkai Toys or Mushroom Toys.
Oh.
He was across from us at Decon last year.
Oh, sick.
And we were talking with him, and that was an interesting interaction because we both thought each other was Japanese. But we're both Taiwanese. We're both from Taiwan. Yeah. And we're like, what the heck?
Yeah, I always wondered how you guys figured that out.
Yeah, well, we're just talking because we're just like through talking with each other, And he has family in like around here in like Montebello, and I have family in Taiwan and stuff. So, after interacting and just like following each other on Instagram, I saw that he DJs at like a little lounge in his city.
Okay.
So I reached out to him and I was like, "Oh, do you have like DJ opportunities and stuff?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, let me talk with the owner and stuff." So we kind of just interacted and
is it like a paid gig or just something you get to like?
I mean, I'm not
just for fun.
Yeah, it's for fun. So yeah, that's actually September 11th on 9/11.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm playing a gig in Tainan at the it's called the O Room, I think. O Room, OH Room.
You should get some like clips so like they hate our freedom. They hate our society or whatever. But you should not fear them. Or whatever you play.
Shout out.
You got to figure out like one of those like George, remember like
shout out to Mao
quotes.
Zedong and his family.
Yeah. Shout out to Mao Zedong.
But so I mean, this whole week is kind of planning and getting ready for that. Like it's a lot of family stuff.
Well,
so.
and plus I've given you a list of bootleg toys I want you to look for.
Oh man, so far, I need photos too because they're not just any bootleg
there's the Star
toys,
Wars bootleg toys that are phenomenal. I think there was a Chewbacca, an Ewok, and a Jabba the Hutt. But the Jabba the Hutt actually, he has a body. So I'm definitely going to have to show you photos.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And then I didn't even know, but I guess it was at the All-American show that somebody was talking about the Taiwanese bootleg Street Fighter II figures.
Yeah, I feel like it was. Were you and Cody talking about it? Because didn't you have some for sale?
I had some from Korea. I had some Sofubi fighters from Korea.
Okay, that's right. Those are the one that you had Decon last year.
Yeah, I had them at Decon. But then I sold those to Kevin, and then he sold them to whoever we were talking to, whether it was Cody or... No, I think Cody bought them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So these Taiwan bootlegs, you don't have any idea like what year?
80. Well, the Star Wars ones I think were 80s, maybe into the 90s.
So it's like, it's very, very near impossible for me to actually see those. At
you just have to try to find like some like weird mom. Like I'm telling you, dude, you got to ask like your friends. Or ask your friends, like if you talk to your mom, like be like, hey, can you ask like your friends if their kids left any toys around when they were kids?
Yeah, even those kids had like Pokemon. You know what I mean? It was
some of
like,
that could be worth some.
yeah.
But I don't know. Or find where like who would have bought the bootleg toys in Taiwan when they were kids? Anybody or part? Like maybe like a thrift store or something.
Yeah, there's no thrift.
Or you should
stores. It would just
you
be
should
like
just put them on your phone and then go to the poor part and just show them the phone.
Honestly, those type stores are just like all the stores are like mom and pop stores. They're all family owned, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like you'd have to go to like
so what you should
not
do
a
is
department
like
store.
go
You have
into
to go
mom
to
and
the
pops and just say, hey, you know, like
Street Fighter,
I'm
Star
from
Wars.
America. You can tell by my hair. But I'm Chinese. I'm visiting my family, and you know, like our friends, they really like these like, you know, old like kind of like, how do you say bootleg in Chinese?
I don't even know.
So what would you say when
it'd be like Mao Pai. Like it would be like Mao Pai. It would
like
be
unlicensed.
What's the word where they have the fake? It would be a fake brand, like for designer bags, like
okay. Mao Pai.
Counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Yeah, counterfeit
yeah.
is the technical term.
So you'd be like, oh, you know, Star Wars, but Mao Pai.
Yeah. That sounds like the tofu you eat. Yeah,
Mao Pai tofu.
Mao Pai tofu.
Mao Pai tofu. Mapo tofu is authentic Chinese food, right?
Mapo tofu. Mapo tofu is like I believe it's like Sichuan cuisine
but it's like ancient, right? It's not something that was in like
ancient. But yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's
like hundreds of years old,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, it's like home cooking. Yeah, it's been around for ages.
Because I remember somebody had posted. Oh yeah, like in that video you had.
The Las Vegas
one that looked like incredible.
Yeah, because that's kind of that way of presenting and preparation is new school. It's because it shows you something at the table, you know.
Yeah, but someone made a comment saying like it was like, oh, another like fake Chinese dish, and I'm like, well, maybe the presentation they've never done in China per se, but to me, mapo tofu is like an ancient food. I mean, hundreds of years old, maybe 1,000.
Right. I don't know the history of it yet, but I mean, it's.
But like, how long have people been making tofu for?
I don't know that either. Just because I'm Chinese, I don't know this stuff.
Oh, no, I'm not asking you because you're Chinese. I'm just asking you as like, more so as just like I know how much you like food.
Right.
So I just thought maybe you knew.
I wish I did.
I mean, as a vegan, I should probably know.
But I'll say this: it's all part of when you see that. It's all part of the marketing.
Right.
Because mapo tofu is like, I mean, that's home cooking stuff.
Yeah, usually just comes in a bowl of like silken hot tofu, and then it has.
And it's stuff like every mom made. So to even order at a restaurant a lot is kind of weird.
Right.
I don't know if it's weird. For me, it is because my mom made it all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
But
I just know whenever I went to China, like they would always order it for me, but I felt like, you know, it wasn't like everybody was eating it anyway. Like it was something they probably would have ordered if I was there or not.
It's a food that pairs extremely well with rice.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to eat, right?
Yeah.
But I am curious as heck. I forgot the location. I don't know if they have a vegan option, but that looks like a great thing to try out in Las Vegas.
Do you so I've been to Taiwan like twice, and they were both for like Mishka events, and so it was like a very like limited amount of time. But I do remember going to some night markets. Is that something you guys will do as a family for like fun?
Oh,
like
yeah.
anytime?
Oh, I wouldn't say for fun. It's to go there with a specific mission to eat certain dishes
things,
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
And like different cities have different night markets, usually at the Buddhist temple.
I
or
remember
like
I went to one, and you know, I at the time I was eating everything. And so I was just kind of going wherever like the longest lines were, because I was like kind of like, so I remember waiting in this one line, and they had somebody making dough, and then they were like throwing the dough in these ovens, and then they were like cooking the meat, and then you'd get like at the end get like this little like bun like meat thing, and it was like the best. I was like, this is like unbelievably good.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of the a lot of the dishes, at least like the more bready kind of pastry type.
And then I remember somebody I was with got like the blood on the stick.
Yeah.
And I regret taking a bite out of that. It was so disgusting. It was just literally like this gelatinized blood with like peanuts on it or something. It was horrible. Would you eat that? Is that like
that's not
what
your
family all get one? Like,
no,
it's
no.
Like a
I mean, okay. It starts with this. We go to first of all, we go to where my dad wants to go because it's still toxic.
It's patriarchy.
Exactly. Patriarchy, toxic masculinities. We go where he wants to go, but usually he likes to eat. You know, he's a fat guy. He likes to eat.
Yeah.
So we go where he likes to go, but then. You know,
so where's like the first spot you think you're? Do you know where it is, or it might have changed since the last time you were there?
The good spots are still good. I'll give you a rundown of like some of my favorite stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
The number one we always have to get is the lu rou fan, which is like it's like the minced pork, the fatty pork on the rice. It's like what I get at Joy.
Lu rou fan.
Right. Yeah. And it's like that's just it's the most filling, savory thing to get.
And
you
like
know?
that first bite, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm in Taiwan right now."
Oh
like
yeah,
nowhere else but here. I'm gonna have that.
I mean,
taste.
when you hit the flavor and you get the cilantro and you get it's tear inducing type stuff.
Right.
You know, like half chub type.
nice.
Stuff.
Yeah.
My second favorite, they have this skillet dish where they put noodles, a beef, like a piece of steak, and an egg. And I think you get some vegetables too. It's on like a sizzling platter.
Okay.
And that's considered street food.
Oh, okay.
I can put down like 2 of those.
Wow.
Yeah, those are great. And then the oyster pancake. You know about those?
No.
It's like this fried. It's like a pan fried kind of like it's like a flat pan thing. They put like oysters, egg, some cornstarch thing. So it's kind of sticky but kind of crispy too. Yeah, with oysters.
Right.
And then they have this kind of like a red sweet chili sauce that they put on top.
Did you ever go to the
Oyster
restaurant
pancakes.
where like you eat out of the toilet bowls?
Oh, that just sounds like home.
No, I remember there was a
toilet
restaurant.
yeah.
With but that's more of a tourist thing.
Okay, first of all, I saw that. I haven't been back in 25 years.
Oh,
and I
okay.
think I saw that like once I came back like 25
Gotcha.
years ago.
Yeah.
You know, that was that like modern toilet or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember there was like a giant toilet on top of this restaurant, and I was like,
think
"Oh,
that's
what's
modern
that?" And they're
toilet.
like, "Oh, they give you all the food in the toilet." And I'm like, "Why would anyone want to do that?" It
That's
sounds like the worst like experience ever.
Welcome to Taiwan. That's like the Taiwan sense of humor. Whereas like in if you go to Japan, you want to go to the robot restaurant.
Right,
You go
right.
to Taiwan, it's like,
the
hey, welcome to Taiwan. You're going to the toilet
restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah.
And then I remember
My
like,
people.
and then okay, so you might have a better understanding only because So I remember we went to another. I remember they were saying, like there was a night market that did like shots of like snake blood.
Maybe that was that specific place.
And so I remember we went there, and that was like a time when I traveled with Lamore, and he tried it.
Full chub.
Yeah, that's supposedly, I guess, what it does, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He was there with his girlfriend, so he said, I don't know. I guess she didn't mind.
I don't know, but I'll ask. I'm not a liquor guy. That
Yeah.
sounds like more of a liquor type of,
Yeah,
I
just remember them saying like some of the night markets were like more family friendly, and some were like a little darker, like where you could buy like other like questionable things, like
I'm always
exotic animals.
Yeah,
and,
I'm going back as a family, and whenever I'm in Taiwan, it's been as like I'm reduced to a kid, right?
Right,
Because
yeah.
when you're with your parents, it doesn't matter. You're a
right.
kid.
You're just kind of along for the ride.
Only if I'm there and like I have an uncle there, maybe an uncle will take me to go do adult stuff, or
Right.
and then my parents might still be there, but they're not. They're just kind of the side. They're not like in charge, or I don't know.
Yeah. So they're like, I guess your parents have a car, right?
My parents have a car, and they
Well,
drive
I don't
it,
know.
too.
I just can't
No, they do have a
remember
car.
if,
Well,
like-
actually, that's part of the trip. We're doing like a 2-hour road trip down south to a different city.
Yeah.
Gotta
Are there
spend,
like
a couple
good
of nights there.
like when are you mostly on like a highway? Like is it
There's highways, yeah.
and are there like truck stops where there's like cool stuff? Like,
Oh, I haven't even thought about it.
Yeah.
The one, it's interesting. The one interaction or the one thing I knew was like when they used to drive to go to play golf somewhere.
Yeah.
On the way back, they would stop at a place to get like
an ice cream or something.
it was like turkey rice. Because hear me out.
Okay.
Turkeys are not as
Prevalent.
in Taiwan as here, right?
Yeah.
So it's like there, it's a little bit more of an interesting exotic meat or whatever. I don't know. So like she would bring like, oh, here's the turkey rice, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. That's what it was. But maybe this time I'll ask them to
Yeah,
stop.
because I remember when
like
I was.
we need to stop at some weird places.
It's a long story, but I was close to Fukuoka, so it was like north. I was driving Japan.
Oh, okay.
But I just and so I know obviously it's different, but point being was like I remember we stopped this one truck stop or whatever it was, and there was this entire wall of tongues, like beef tongues, like in like cellophane, like you could buy them. And then like one of the people I was with, they're like, "Oh yeah, this part of the country is known for their beef tongue." I was like, "Yeah, I can see. There's like
lengua.
There's like 100 of them."
It was supposed to be for eating.
Yeah, but there was just like a whole wall of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was gross.
So it was like lengua. They were selling lengua.
just
That's
like
crazy.
literally tongues. So I was just like, maybe in Taiwan there's like, oh, the other thing I like about Taiwan, I remember the night market is like, and I didn't know about is like everybody has. Like there's deities for like just little parts of the area, right? Because I mean, I remember sometimes I'd be walking down those, you know, in the night markets, and there were like these like little figures set up of these like all these different like gods and other creatures and stuff.
That's weird because that's where there's like Chinese opera involved. So I don't know if they're characters from Chinese opera, which has to do with like Chinese myths and fables and legends and stuff. And,
yeah, they didn't really describe it.
And then a lot of those, some of the night markets that I've been to, like they're actually like Buddhist temples or Taoist temples or whatever, you know, where that area is like, you know, religious or whatever. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
We just focus on the food.
Yeah, that sounds fun though, man. I think that'll be a good time.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be different for sure.
Well, I'm excited for you to get back to the motherland, experience some food, look for some bootleg toys, DJ a party that you never know where that's gonna lead.
Meet some stewardesses, meet some flight attendants.
Yeah, I mean, you did. That was pretty cool. So because I know you got an email earlier and it was saying something like you're like, oh, it's like to get an upgrade, but then you were like, it was $2,000, but you could also make an offer.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, here, upgrade your flight, your upcoming flight, you know. But it's like, on a scale, and it's like, oh, put in your bid, and it'll tell you the strength of the bid. So it's like, I just put in the lowest.
So what'd you
bid.
put in 300?
Put in the lowest bid. No, the lowest available was like, I don't want to say it was like 1,300.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
But it was a lot less than
but still at the end it would still be like a fraction
cheaper,
of
right.
what the full like first class ticket would be. And I don't fly to Taiwan often. I'm like, screw it. Let them throw in a bid for
you have a whole
first class. Yeah, first class, you know.
Yeah. I can imagine you in the bed on the plane in your underwear, watching John Wick eating turkey rice.
Ronny dangerous. Ronny dangerous.
And then the stewardess opens the door. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." You're like, no, you're fine.
There's no door. It's not like one of those $20,000. You know, you don't get a private thing or whatever. But it's still like, you know, you can kind of lay down and it's still kind of partitioned. And
the stewardess is like, "Would you? We have two choices, sir: Maopao tofu or turkey rice."
Oh,
and she's like, "You want to hear a funny story?"
They showed a picture of the spread, and the first class meal looks amazing. It's like it looks. I mean, I thought it was like lunch you would get. I thought it was a meal from like the lounge, like at the airport and stuff. But I was like, oh, that's the in-flight type of meal. Like, I don't know.
No, some flights. I mean, it was kind of frustrating because I always flew United, and I would always like have to pre-order the vegan option. And it was always horrible. Like everybody else would have some like crazy, they'd try to make like, oh, chef so-and-so like made this thing. And then they just would give us like barley with like tomato sauce on it or something. It was just, I don't know, it was a letdown. So I hope they give you a good, hope you get a good dinner.
It's always good. I'm not hard to please. I even like the economy stuff. I don't mind the economy stuff. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm happy with peanuts.
Yeah, I like when you just I remember like when I took a domestic flight within like from China to Hong Kong, like they would just have a cart and they'd say chicken or beef. Yeah. And it was just like a yellow thing, or just like it was just like a tin foil,
red or yellow,
and then you just eat it, and then you just
it's like a TV dinner. The weirdest thing would always be the cutlery on airplanes. It's always misshapen, or they're always kind of off, kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you gonna give your flight attendant some chocolate?
Mushroom chocolate?
No, just I don't know. I never did that before, but supposedly they like treats like chocolate. I never gave them any though.
I love that because I need to go to C's Candies anyway to buy boxes of chocolates to so maybe I'll get extra and be like, my friend says,
give some to the flight attendants, see what they say. I think they'd like it.
Yeah.
Supposedly they do, yeah.
It's better than a stick of gum. I have a packet of gum, and I'm like, oh, this will be fun to like make friends anyway, offer people a stick of gum. But yeah, offering people chocolate might be kind of nice too.
Chocolate could be nice, yeah.
Wow. All right.
All right, man. Well, that's going to be a fun time. Well, with that said, we're
still a lot of preparation to do.
Yeah, and we'll kind of announce it. We'll have a couple shows missing.
Yeah,
but that's okay. Well, I need a break too. Actually,
maybe. Or I mean, who knows? We might just go, record more, or who?
Well, I think we're going to record. We're going to record next week's show either Monday or Tuesday.
Okay,
so that it goes live
or both.
Yeah, or both. Maybe we'll record Monday and Tuesday.
We have time to
because we know our fans. They need that
every Thursday,
Wednesday.
Yeah.
every Wednesday.
We have a good fan. We have a good friend. Oh man, I can't. Derek. Derek. Dustin Regic in Pittsburgh. He listens to us
on Thursdays.
Yeah, because he gets up early and delivers beverages. I think at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, what's up, Dustin?
Yeah, we've been
what you hauling, bro?
Been party of his I guess Thursday ritual for a year now.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's
been
cool,
a long time listener. So
like
shout out Dustin.
You know.
I think he's got an army of over like something like over 100 bats, GI Joe bat androids.
GI Joe bats.
Yeah, you know the bats. I think he's got over 100.
Dude, this is okay. So this is a good segue because so I had found a set of the 91. Is that the set? The 91 GI Joe set, the trading cards, the GI Joe trading cards.
Oh yeah, the Impels.
Yeah, that's 91.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the set isn't worth that much.
No,
I
not at all.
I found it at the flea market, and
there's
then
no hits.
Well, but here, this is the funny part. So I gave it
snake
to
eyes.
Sushi. Yeah, the snake. But you know what happens? I think then people found earlier rookies. So I don't think those might not be the rookies anymore. Like maybe they found some like packaged
I didn't even think of it as a
something.
rookie. I just thought it was the coolest card as Snake Eyes.
Yeah, and so I had it up for like 40. Or I had it for 30. It was either I had it for 40 and he offered me 35. Mm-hmm. And I accepted it. And then guess what he sent me as a message?
What?
Yo, Joe. And the American
nice.
flag. And I was like, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
That's like some like Joe Love right there. It's like when the Juggalos go, woo woo. It's like kind of the same thing.
I like it.
Like Yo Joe. So
that's cool.
But you know, it's funny because I was like, that was like something I actually wanted to talk about is that, you know, look when Gas started, you know, one of the things that like Simeon, and this was like really his idea, was that, you know, the concept of creating a rookie card for somebody. Like, so, you know, like our Elon Musk card, for all intents and purpose, is like his rookie card, because the cards that were before that, there was like Garbage Pail Kids, which didn't mention him exactly.
Yeah, and there's a play on his name.
Is a play on his name,
character.
like, or like something he's doing. And then there was one that's before it out of this set called Top Trumps, which a lot of like rookies kind of find their way, but they're really not like authorized. They're kind of this like, I think they're this like foreign, like UK or European sort of celebrity card set that comes out every year or something.
Okay.
So
you feel they're more in the, I mean, if they're not authorized, they're more in the bootleg vein.
Well, I don't, not that they're bootleg, but they're kind of like, they're part of a game or some type of celebrity card thing that's not necessarily made for trading cards. It's part of some set that's.
What's the size though? Does the side fit?
No, they're like a
card?
little bit bigger, but they're for all intents and purposes, they are a card.
Okay.
But the point was
they
that,
come
you
in
know,
packs that you can buy.
No, it comes as like a set. So it's almost like buying like, I don't know, like let's say you even bought like Trivial Pursuit, right? Like it's just a Trivial Pursuit card. Right.
It's not a trading card thing, but these are packaged and marketed as
they're
trading cards.
They're marketed and packaged, but I don't, you know, they're called, I don't know what they are, but that was like sort of the first Elon Musk card, but it wasn't like made from like a trading card company, if it makes sense.
Okay.
Like,
but it doesn't need to be, because like some rookie cards are Sports Illustrated.
Right. No,
right?
Okay, and that's fair. Like that's fair. But the point was we wanted to do something that was like a little more like, okay, this is an Elon Musk card, right?
Right.
And so a lot of the cards we did, and still, you know, and still Gas does, but you know, it was always like, you know, this needs a rookie card. This person needs a rookie card, or you know, this event needs a rookie card type thing. So, you know, that was 2021, so like 5 years ago. But, you know, around that time, especially when I got more into trading cards, you know, I was starting to look for more non-sports rookie cards, like trying to find the first Nirvana card or trying to find, you know, the first Jimi Hendrix card or whatever it was. And it was always kind of like in the back of people's mind that like eventually, you know, certain like icons would the hope was like their value would go up. And so now it's kind of actually happening in real time.
Right.
Where the first saw it because I think, okay, now again, so these were Gem Mint 10 cards, which to get a Gem Mint 10 is very difficult, especially in like junk wax era or even before that. So now like the rookie card of The Simpsons, which I think came out in like an 89 or maybe maybe 92, like top set, a 10, which was maybe going for like $60 a couple weeks ago. And don't quote me on this, but it's going for something like 6,000 now.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that's happening. So now it's like, then it's going to like Mario, and then it's going to like Walt Disney.
But just because one person paid that doesn't mean it's going to drive, right?
No, but it's like
it's consistently people are asking.
Well,
for
now
that?
like even the 9s are going for a lot of money. So it's turning into this thing where now everybody's trying to like search down and then once they find the rookie, then they're like hyping it up. And it's like even today, so Batman, his like, I guess the set that came out in the 60s, I guess like 66. Again, it's always been a tough card because it's card number 1.
Is that the illustrated set?
That's like the illustrated set. Beautiful, right? And so it's the first card. It's like a red background.
Yeah.
He's like this. It says the Batman. And it's card number 1. And card number 1 in any of these old sets, especially from the 60s, is back then, most kids and even adults that were collecting these, they were putting rubber bands around them. So the top card and the bottom card of old sets are generally in good, that are in
soft.
Better, like excellent, very good mint condition are going to be worth a lot more money.
Yeah.
So I know a PSA 6 just sold for $14,000.
Jesus Christ.
So that means
that's the first card that's usually rubber banded.
Yeah, but it's a 6.
Wow.
And I don't even think a 10 was going for that much. I mean, maybe a 10 was going. I mean, so it's like, so now like a 10's probably worth $100,000 when it was probably like at the most maybe like a $5,000 card. So yeah, it was just kind of crazy to see, but then not even that, like watching how much packs were going for now. Like, so I think like packs of Simpsons cards were going for some insane amount of money. But the problem is they produce so much of this, and then you have to find one and you have to get it graded, and it has to actually grade high, a 10 for it to be a big hit.
Yeah.
But I guess look out there and try to figure out like who the next rookie's going to be. I have a couple that are like, I'm trying to think who I got. Like I have the first time Jason was ever on a card, which I think was this 87 set where he's like holding up like Jason Voorhees, where he's holding up Alice Cooper.
Did he? Okay, so he had the hockey mask.
He had the hockey mask on. What else did I have? I had a Black Sabbath rookie. I ended up selling that to somebody. There was a few Black Sabbath rookies. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I'd have to look, but I have some good. None of my stuff's worth any money. Like none of
that's
my
not
rookies.
what it's about, right?
No,
it's about,
but I guess
like,
that's
how much
what it
we
is.
like it. Because I was
Yeah.
even thinking in mind like having like a Jenna Jameson one, right?
Yeah.
That's like, oh,
well,
man,
that was
that's
like,
one of
remember
my
I
favorites.
we both have one.
Yeah.
The signed
Yeah.
Jenna
Yeah.
Jameson when she was marketed as Genesis.
Genesis, yeah, I love that card.
Yeah, that was an awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, but like to me, like those are kind of like the cool rookies to collect. I'm trying to think what else I've
that
had.
we're not really even sure of,
Yeah. Well, one set that actually interesting story. This one artist Don Callender. I think it's Callender. He in 1971 he made this set called Art Ball. And he was an artist. He's like a temporary artist. And I remember I found a box of them at this estate sale when I first moved here. And I remember showing him to Simeon, and he's like, "What are those?" And we did all the research.
Art balls, fool.
Actually, I think I have some right here. Oddly enough, I could show them real quick for fun, just because I didn't even expect to talk about.
That smells like wood.
That's my draw of wood. Here, you want to put the camera?
Nope.
So this is what they look like. So this is actually technically this is the Andy Warhol rookie.
Andy Warballs.
And this was actually this was done.
That's his rookie card?
Yeah, so this was done in 71, so he was live at the time. So if you look at it on the front, he would sort of put their head on, a kind of like baseball player body.
Olander?
Yeah, Don Olander. What did I say? Colander?
I don't know. It looks like an O. Oelandr. Olander?
Don. God, we're old, man. We can't even read.
No, I read it. you need the near side, but it looks like Don Olander. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's Don Olander.
But that's Warhol's rookie card. That's a trip.
And then they also, and here's Calder.
Who?
Calder.
What's Calder?
He was you recognize this stuff if you saw it. I have one right over there. I forgot his first name.
Oh, okay. He's like the 3D Miro.
Yeah. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein rookie. George O'Keefe rookie. These
are recognized as the rookie cards for these people.
I mean, we had to kind of introduce them, but now, yeah, CGC, like Simeon was like CGC grades them now.
So to go back with those British cards you were talking about,
here's the Jackson Pollock.
This was an artist that made cards. These were not a legit card company.
Yeah, so no, these were artists this was an artist who made cards in the 70s of these. And he called it Art Ball.
Okay, so these are Art Ball was the series of cards.
Was the series of what it was called.
Interesting. Okay,
and then
they were sold in packs.
They were sold in these little boxes, and there was supposedly like an A and B set, but I think that Simeon found out there's like 4 different sets, and so you're not guaranteed a Warhol in every box, and even in the boxes that are supposed to have certain cards, they don't have all the cards. So it's actually kind of hard to get a complete set. I know Simeon, we traded some recently.
So
but
if you would entertain me for a second,
sure.
I'm just for argument's sake, I'm trying to compare the legitimacy of these with those British cards you were talking about. That
it's similar.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
But these, these are widely recognized as like the rookie card for Andy Warhol.
Well,
you're trying to.
We're trying to. I mean,
gotcha.
Yeah, we're trying to bring attention to it because it exists.
I thought it was like a widely known thing that this was.
Well, I think people are going to know. People are starting to know about it.
Art Ball cards are the real deal.
Yeah, they're
guys.
the real rookies.
You want the real Warhol rookie, you got to get Art Ball cards.
Here's the REM rookie
by what's his name? Olander.
Don Olander.
Don Olander.
Look at the REM rookie card.
Stand in the place where you live.
And then I also have...
Is that really REM the band?
Yeah, it's REM.
But this isn't the Olander set. This is
this is something different. This is 1985.
So you got me all mixed up.
This is from... I forgot what this... I don't remember what this one's called.
They're from Georgia.
Yeah.
What's the city in Georgia they're from? Athens. Is it Athens?
Rome? Athens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was that one a legitimate car company that released that? Was that...
I mean, recognized, but there could be other situations.
It's not like a Rockstars.
Yeah, I don't know. This was from a set, but I can't remember. Like, I think there's like Bon Jovi is in this set.
That's interesting.
Duran.
Say something about a fan club.
Yeah, and then on the back's a fan club. This one's interesting because this one came... Here, I don't know if you want to put the camera on this one because you kind of have to see it.
Yeah.
So this is the Todd Goldman rookie card. This is out of the Art Hustle, which is also a very important set. This was from the 2012. I don't remember what series, but...
Did you check the 89 Tops card design for that one? Looks like the 89
not
Tops.
particular. It's it's kind I mean, I think the 89 Tops... I mean, banners are kind of like...
Yeah,
but
universal.
I think this card was like a short print or like it had to be pulled because Selena Gomez is in the photo.
Is that her rookie card?
I believe this is her rookie card.
Holy shnikes. Let me check that out.
So, this is kind of a weird one because you could argue, whatever card came after this, it actually had her as Selena Gomez.
She's a little baby.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, but there, I guess, so this is like a perfect example. So, Mickey, so what's like, okay, if I... there's different reasons. I mean, also the Mantle was like a higher number card, so I think it was like less boxes. And then I think when they first came out, they weren't that it kind of was a flop.
Yeah.
And I could be making all this up in my head. You'd have to check it, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of this product got destroyed.
Okay.
Like they just had it and they just destroyed it, or it got sent back because it didn't sell.
So rare doesn't mean worth, right?
Rare I mean, it's still rare. I mean, I think they're saying like a Mint 10 mantle. I don't know that one's been sold since forever, but people estimate that if a Mint 10 mantle went on auction, it would go close to like 60 million.
Jesus Lord.
I mean, I think one.
I'm just happy to know the 52 mantle. I'm surprised. I don't know sports cards.
But I'm saying like me telling you that there was a Mickey Mantle card before that, but then because of sort of just, and it's also, I mean, it is a better looking card.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect example. So I feel like a lot of time, just because it's somebody's first appearance on a card, making it a true rookie. I mean, I guess theoretically or technically it's their first time they appeared in a card, but sometimes people look at it as like the first, just the first card is them is like the true rookie. So a lot of times they call it, like they would say the 51 Bowman is the true rookie card. Right. It just doesn't, for whatever reason, just doesn't get as much.
The dope collectors have both. They want both.
Of course, they want both.
What was the Zendaya rookie you had? Was that like a Pepsi thing? Or
no, the Zendaya was from the first Spider-Man movie.
I know, but wasn't it like a promotion for like a drink or
no. It was just the. Really? I
wanted to think that it was from something that was like not related to do. Like
also,
it was a marketing thing.
That same set has the Hannibal Buress rookie card in it.
Wow, that's hard to believe too.
Yeah, right. Because he was in the first Spider-Man movie. Mm-hmm. I guess Tom Holland too. I don't know. The cool thing about that set though, and I think what makes it interesting for rookie cards is that they actually have cards of the actors, like with their actor name on it, rather than just the character name. Which I think once it has the actual person's name on it,
that's their rookie.
To me, that's like almost like their true rookie card.
No, that's interesting.
It's also, what's really interesting too is, some of the earliest trading cards are from Japan. So like the Menko cards and stuff. And so a lot of, so those are like they're like these little tiny like illustrated cards that like kids would trade back in the day. And it was like
candy or cookies.
It was also some type of like game that was like kind of a universal game. It's like almost like playing cards in a sense that like
Mahjong.
Yeah, where it's like,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like you could. I think they were kind of interchangeable in a lot of ways if you're playing the game, because it's like almost like having like a deck of cards. I mean, theoretically, each card could be from a different company, and you could still play any card game if it has 52 cards, 4 suits, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So because of that, there's a lot of character stuff in Japan. So some of the earliest, like Mickey Mouse, Popeye. Other characters like appear in early Menko cards, celebrities. I don't know all of them, but
I'm not looking for those in Taiwan, am I?
No, I'm trying to. I don't even know what trade. I don't know what trading cards come out of Taiwan. I've never. I guess look for any weird. If you do find any weird trading cards, like if you ask somebody, all they have are these weird trading cards.
I think they would come from Japan. Or like other places in Asia. I don't think they would produce them.
But I think in small quantities, I think everything that was being made in Japan was probably being made in Taiwan and in definitely in Taiwan and Hong Kong.
Yeah,
like
it's weird. Last time I had such a different perspective on things, what I would be paying attention to, when I was in Taiwan last time, and there wasn't as much stuff. Culture has changed there too, so I'm curious to just see what I can buy, kind of, Yeah.
I'm also, not to get it'd be interesting too if people do talk politics there.
No,
not really. Like normally, like
you
China.
tend not to, and usually it's like you either got to be pro Taiwan or pro, like, I don't know if it's Kuomintang, but they're like the ROC, like they're more democratic. They just want to, peace above all else, because let's just be democratic. Let's be smart about things. Nobody wants to destroy any country or, destroy.
But I think
people.
generally,
and at the end of the day, we're all one people.
But that's what I'm saying. I think so. What I'm getting at though, and I guess let me know how you feel afterwards. But generally speaking, I feel like Taiwanese people like still like most of the population are probably just like, yeah, we just want to stick with China. Like we're part of China. No?
It's split pretty well, I think.
You think so?
You know, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, because there's fighting in the government. You'll see like fights in the government.
No,
and
yeah.
stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like, I mean,
I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, just if you don't mind, like, let me know when you get back. You could be like, yeah, no one talked politics at all, or you like,
okay,
like, oh, it's interesting.
I don't think anyone will talk politics with me because they'll just want to talk about blonde hair the whole time.
Oh yeah,
you know, so it's different.
Is that going to be pretty? I mean, I was kind of joking, but do you think like your family and friends or anyone that sees you in Taiwan is going to be kind of shocked?
I think everyone. I think strangers. Everyone. I think
everyone's going to be shocked.
Like people will approach you and talk to you, or you'll get stares and this and that. Because even before when I went looking. Like
more
I looked like I could blend in with everyone, and even when I had gone before, I would stick out because of my size.
Yeah.
So now it's like with my size and friggin' blonde hair sticking out, I'm
Yeah, like it's going to be one of those like.
I want to be coming back with like a broadcasting job.
I hope so,
I want
man.
to. Who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
If
what
they
can
ask
happen.
you to do, like, tell them like, oh, I do a really famous podcast, and I'm DJing.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
You could be like, I clean toilets, and they'd be like, oh, show us. Let us.
Yeah, let us eat out of your toilet. Let me show you.
But I'm also curious too, because last time I was there in Taiwan, I was there for. Sorry to go back to talking about Taiwan.
No. Keep talking.
Last time I was there, I was like there for a year teaching English.
Oh.
And I mean, so that was interesting. And even when I went to Taipei with my brother, and they'd be doing radio broadcasts like on a corner of the street, like we would get invited to ask questions and just.
What do you mean they were just doing radio broadcasts?
There's a very famous where my grandma used to live was kind of like the Times Square in Taipei.
Oh, okay.
And downstairs in a corner there would be, it would be a little radio broadcasting station,
like People's Radio.
Yeah, no,
or was it like was it like public access where everyone could have a show if they wanted?
No, it was one of the big radio stations in Taiwan.
Okay.
And when we were there, they were interviewing like some new girl group coming out of Europe.
Okay.
And like they were like, "Does anyone have any questions?" Whatever in the crowd, and like the radio DJ like picked me and my brother, and they're like, "Come in to talk."
What'd you ask them?
I had brought up like, that I was a DJ and like I like their music and stuff, you know, like look forward to, like house remixes or, just like because you're talking about like radio play and like, stuff that DJs can use,
Good luck.
You're trying to, you talk about random stuff. We got like some promo material and they autographed them for us,
Right. Well, that's cool. That'd be fun.
They were called N2S.
N2S.
Yeah, I'll ask I'm sure I'll talk to my brother about it because
Google that. Let us know what happened. We're just so funny.
Him. Some like girl group. They start small.
No, dude,
out of Europe and stuff.
That's the crazy thing is it's like, could you imagine like how many groups now get started that just like fail?
Somebody said NS2, so I got it backwards. It's somebody maybe has heard of them or looked it up. NS2, not N2S. Yeah.
Oh, and
NS2.
And the show's called the thing's called Modern Toilet.
Yeah, right. Modern Toilet. Who is this PFX 3000 correct?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
That's good though.
Mystery Cutter. Thank you for interacting and
But yeah, man.
It's not Johnny.
But yeah, dude. So that's we'll talk about it obviously when you get
the return.
The return show will be definitely have to be
I'll try to be I'm sorry. Finish that thought.
No. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'll try to be interactive on my trip, so follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, post some stuff on the Fun Shop podcast. Yeah, especially if like maybe if you like walk by the toilet cafe or about or any kind of like cool mom and pop stuff.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah. I know of toy stores there that sell American toys, but that's kind of boring, I think, for our audience. And well, maybe they'll like some of it, but it's like I know people that collect SpongeBob and like modern X-Men comics, but that's not really what we like to see.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it more, but this weekend.
Yeah, what's coming up for you this weekend? What are you going to be doing when I'm gone? I'm still here this weekend.
Yeah. We have a couple. We'll record another show. We'll talk about it. But I think today was a good day to talk about, especially because I'm going to try to have a guest next week. So we'll talk more about that.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Yeah. So this Sunday is the 5th Sunday of Long Beach, and it's actually a pretty epic time because they are downsizing the Long Beach flea market
with Matt Damon. Wait, was he on Downsizing in that movie Downsizing?
I don't know.
Was that Matt Damon?
I don't remember.
But anyway, sorry.
I don't even know who Matt Damon is. What movies was he in?
I thought it was Downsizing or something.
Oh.
Anyway. So how are they downsizing? What is exactly happening with that?
They're building I guess they're tearing down the stadium, I think, to build Olympic houses and maybe some kind of track or something.
We didn't have the Olympics. I thought the Olympics were over.
No, the Olympics are here in 2028.
I was thinking World Cup. Oh,
yeah,
that's right. The Olympics are still.
So
in
the
2
Olympics
years.
are coming. So they're going to knock down the. So I don't really know. Anyways, this fifth Sunday will be the last time that it will ever be set up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'll be shrinking, right?
But I'm just saying it will never again be what it is because the whole they're getting rid of that whole parking lot and like structure. So I think it's just like going to be from the entrance to maybe like right when the stadium starts. So yeah, this Sunday will be the kind of the end of an era. I mean, I've only been going for about, I didn't go all the time when I moved here. I kind of regret it. I mean, I've only maybe been going steadily for the past like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah, I've only been going about 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah. So, and then I was telling you, one of my friends out there, Hippie Kevin.
Shout out
Hippie Kevin. He was part of the. Dude, I wish I could have got it. I mean, maybe we could still get him on the show one day. But he's moving to Mexico. He found a senorita.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Like he was like part of like the like hippie mafia that like ran drugs. Like he was like they would had like machine guns and he was like buying Rolls Royces and. He was like part of I think he was part of like the LSD church that like Timothy Leary and like those guys did. So
sorry.
if you know, you're having too much fun.
Scary, frightening
yeah. So
stuff.
if you, I was like, so yeah, I'm gonna be going there. Buy something from Kevin, help him out on his trip. He met a senorita that he's fell in love with
on Saturday. I might have to. I gotta try to go to this last Sunday.
You should try to come to last Sunday. I think it's gonna be, and the fifth Sundays are fun because it's also a lot of the time when a lot of people come to that don't usually show there.
Right.
So there's a lot of one-timers because not a lot of
can't get in on the regular third.
Yeah, because a lot of the full-timers don't do the fifth Sunday. So sometimes that's like one of my favorite hunts. But just go out, pour. Maybe I'll even get a beer at 9 a.m. Why not? That's like part of the. That's one thing that you can do at the flea market is you can get a 16.
You get a beer, I'll shoot up some heroin.
No, don't go that far, bro.
No,
I think it's a pretty. I think from heroin to beer is pretty.
Is there a jump there?
Oh wow. Anyways, I didn't realize this has already been an hour. That was quick.
It's strange. We had it set up a little different because of the stuff. So we'll have we'll go an hour 10. We'll do a little wrap up, but we're kind of ready to get into what's coming up.
Sort of that was kind of
it's
my
kind of part of the
that was sort of the last thing we were going to talk about.
But
so I was kind of it leads up into what we're doing. So that's how I was looking at it.
Any other plans?
I don't know anything that's going on this weekend either.
It is just for me and my nightlife experience, it is the last Surface after hours this Thursday until I believe December. Oh, nah, this is a good one.
And, it's a good one? Who's DJing?
It's a good one too. A couple of our friends, Huddle. He does
Huddle?
he does a lot of the local sound. And 9 a.m. he's doing a live PA set. Not even DJing. I think he's playing like original music or synthesized stuff.
That's
Looking forward to that. Let me see. There's a Certified Groovers, I think this Saturday. Sunday sessions going off as usual. Nothing super special or super interest for me. Yeah. It's all leading up to just packing. I got to start packing.
Yeah. How do you usually pack? Like, are you,
there's no
you
usual
need like
for me.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're going to have to.
All I know is like my mom had me like order some like liquid vitamin C stuff that she takes, and then I have to buy like raw macadamia nuts and almonds. From
whenever I travel, here's chocolate. Like the best travel set is always bring like at least one extra pair of underwear and socks. Then you're gonna stay there, and I usually try to bring one new clean for every night.
I'm going to be there for 2 weeks, and I'm staying with
bring 15 pairs of underwear.
I'm staying with my parents. My mom's going to want to do my laundry.
Oh, right.
You know
what
I mean?
That's different. Yeah, you can do laundry, then you only have
honestly,
to
like I said before,
for a week.
It's so hot over there, but it's kind of rainy, so I'm like, all my clothes, like I wear Crocs and flip flops most of the time, so
Right.
no socks. You see, they're shorts. Sorry, I'm giving everyone my wardrobe itinerary, but I mean, you know, my pants are like, since I went to Portland, I have like waterproof pants. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Wait,
like,
you bought waterproof pants for the strip club?
for being in Portland,
Oh,
jackass. Jesus. I like to wear my Adidas warm-up suits for the strip club.
Well, with that said, maybe we should
wear some velvet pants.
Maybe we should wrap it up. That was
He's wearing velvet pants.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, awesome show. That was fun.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you next week, and everyone have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what to do. Leave a comment. Ask Ronny why he's going to Taiwan.
Interact with us.
Yeah. Shout out Johnny Ryan.
I'll wear my piss-proof hat.
Wear your piss-proof hat.
And an extra diaper.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the street markets, people like to pee on people's heads.
Peace out, guys. Have a good week.